Okay. Hello, and welcome back to the adventures of Xanzel Rooszel. When we last left off, we began our journey here in Ul'dah, and we shall be continuing our adventures here today. And we are going to start by taking the next quest for the Thaumaturge class. Kokobuki, what do you have for me? Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes you to learn from the second chapter of Thaumaturge, the Yawning Abyss. Yes, Xanzel, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my Thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him, and hear from the chapter entitled, The Threat of Paucity. Alrighty then. Kokobani, share with me your wisdom. Aha! So, Xanzel, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last-moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry, flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A Thaumaturge who has exhausted his arcane reserves is not but a man with a stick and a funny hat. My hat's not that funny. I mean, it looks like the sorting... Oh my god, it looks like the sorting hat. I'm wearing the sorting hat. That's hilarious. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, the thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of his incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to his etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 F's. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. Okay, I'll go do that right now. We shall have no dying today. Now, where do I go to find F's? They are in Central Thanalan. Ooh, I can just go to Blackbreath Station. No, I want to control the map. I want to get there we go. And off we go. Vytheus in the chat asks, what type would a black mage be? Ice and fire? I'm assuming that's a Pokemon reference, so yes. I would, yeah, they would definitely be a shared type of ice and fire. I don't believe... There probably is a Pokemon with that typing that I'm just not thinking of. But it's definitely not a common typing. Ooh, a bat. Let's kill that first. We'll put it in my hunting log. too. For some ice. And let's move on to these Fs. There's another bat I can kill. Will probably be all the bats I need for my hunting log. Probably be eating stuff. Stop using AoE zombie. I'm a black mage. You're not allowed to do that to me. My job is to stay as still as possible. No. No. Die. There's a cloud of bees. I was never really sure what these things are. Those look like, yeah, those. Oh, there's a cute little bumblebees. Aw. Oh well, time to burn them. Nope, not what I wanna do. Your AoEs are screwing up my casting. How dare you? More? Ooh, out of mana. More. I need a tank. I need a moron who'll stand in front of me as I cast my spells. And that's all of them. While I'm here, I am going to go speak with the warden. Oh, first, let's kill some more bees. And that's all of them. I shall no longer have to kill bees. Unless they show up on my hunting log again. In which case, I shall kill many of them. Ooh, let's talk to the Chocobo Keep. Thank you. Alright, let's speak with this Warren fellow. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We Stone Torches are sellswords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, and liable to get you messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning here. Do I have it? Are you ready for inspection? Good, everything appears in order. We know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Alright, and... well, I should be getting this one, but I can't equip gear to my head if I equip this one, so I'm going to get money instead. I do not particularly like the armor pieces that are part of your head as well as your actual torso. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a kobold nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug. And we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the kobolds hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. Okie doke. Gonna go kill some rock demons. Hut, 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 hut. Alright. Come out, you little buggers. I've got some lightning for you. And you've got AoEs for me, of course. Hey, no. I don't need your help, buddy. Okay, maybe I need your help. Take him. That's your job, isn't it? Dankeschön. You did your job, Paladin. No, wait, you're a gladiator right now. You did your job, gladiator. I'm proud of you. Alright, buddy, I took care of your pest problem. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interest of Amajina and Son's mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. Oh. Sorry I can't be around all the time. Before I go on the next story quest, let's go back to Ul'dah and turn in the Thaumaturge quest. Yeah, there we go. And off to the Thaumaturge's guild. Alright, Kokobani, I did the thing. Aha! You arrived before me, upright and breathing. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Xanzel, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Flee? Brandish my scepter as a club. Brandish my scepter! Yes, the scepter is certainly a lethal instrument of death. Your death, you valorous fool! Hey, that's not very nice. Remember the first chapter. We do not close distance with our enemies. And we certainly do not hit them with our finely crafted tools of thaumaturgy. Pray consider replenishing your energies with a vial of ether before humiliating yourself in melee combat. Ah, ether. The drought of the gods. We thaumaturges, indeed, any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems an Ul'dah raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test, annihilate these Ul'dah bandits, and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional request. While you are busy incinerating Ul'dah, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. Okie doke. Gonna go burn some people, apparently. That sounds fun. Alright. Where do I go do that? I do that in Eastern Thanalan. Thanalan. So, back to Blackbrush Station. Alright, let's pick up this main story quest while we're in the area. Zuzumida? Zuzumida wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Ul'dah. Ul'dah? But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wystan, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium? There's a lot of words in this game that do not roll off the tongue quite as nicely. Of course, the Thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. Ooh, this asshole. He has long lavished gil upon the Thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wystan thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans, and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he is at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wystan and volunteer for this expedition? Okie doke. Have you seen a man dressed in blue running around here? Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I've got time to spare. And so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Hello. I like playing with Wystan. He makes sure no one bullies us. Here, have a cookie. It's shaped like Vivi. Wystan's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl. I'll just go home. Hello, starving child. Would you like a cookie? I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. No. Have a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Wystan really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 next time. Alright, Lalafels that obviously aren't actual children. But Wystan always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Here, have a cookie. Wow, a ginger cookie! I'd better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Aw, that's nice of you. You take care of your brother. Wystan's kind to us. I like him. Do you like this cookie? This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wystan thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Alright, cookies delivered. Do I get a cookie now? Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls.
We found her! We found the vein! Royston, you must come and see!
Already? Amazing! We leave at once! You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. My hunting log says that these brigands need to die. Alright, Weiston, what's up? You're not looking too good.
Those balls, son! A vein of horn in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damned idiot! What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order? While the masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate!
The Syndicate?
Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone.
O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humbled stone a soul, so that it may wake to life.
Who's spouting that gibberish? Show yourself! This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells, does Lord Lorarito mean to kill us too?
Are you strong enough to withstand this? Well, if I move out of the way, I am. You're very rude, making me move around all this like this. If you get more than 5 damage at a time, I might actually be afraid of you. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need you didn't need my help this time. Ah, migraines. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, Thancred. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amelja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? Oh, you wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Dear God, what is that thing on your face? There, sure glad I don't look stupid in this. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. A sultan tree. A sultan tree. Maybe Papashan will know something about it. Intriguing. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lodorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they might have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me in the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weistern and his men. They need protection, and I need information. But what are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fairly well. All right. I am out of Gil at the moment, so I can't just teleport all the way there, so I'm gonna have to hut. Alright, Weistern, what do you have for me? 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lodorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. But that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it, if Lodorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momomodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do next. Go quickly, my friend. Elderita's spies may be watching. Alright, I'll do that later, but first, I have to go to Eastern Thinland and do that job quest. Sure would love to have a chocobo right about now. Chocobo, dragon, a behemoth, a sailboat that flies to the sky. I can do with any of those things right about now. Yeah, you go away. I don't have time for your nonsense. Nope. Sorry, I don't want any. No thank you, sir. I need to examine this. An armored war transport. Hello. You like lightning? I have some for you. And I have some for you. Matter, can't handle a little fire. Alright, what do we got here? I got a thing. I got a crate of ether. Okay, now I can go back to Ul'dah. To the Thaumaturges first, and then we'll go over to the Adventurers Guild. Alright, Coco Bonnie, what you got for me? Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalja blood. Oh, 10 vials. 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kogobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see that Xanzel's lessons had the desired effect. I will assume the vile, viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kokobusi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. have you finally decided to begin my training in Thaumaturge? Ah, Kokubusi, good of you to come. Xanzel here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using this substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a Thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see, but this is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Busi, we just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray, do not do anything foolish. Xanzel, if you are done here, I would speak with you further. No. He just wants to blow things up with fire. Alright, what you got? As I mentioned before, Kokubusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of Thaumaturge. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to invoke even the smallest flicker of flame. Were you to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his woefully inadequate etheric reserves would likely kill him. Nah, but I did not request your presence to discuss my brother's tragic circumstance. You have completed every trial set before you thus far. I believe you are sufficiently entrenched in the abyss of Thaumaturge that a sojourn to another guild will not unduly affect your studies. Within the walls of Ul'dah, you might visit the Pugilist Guild and train at the feet of Haman Holyfist, or cross blades with the first sword Melia of the Gladiators Guild. Or should you tire from the demands of battle, there are guilds that offer instruction in the trades of weaving, goldsmithing, and alchemy. I believe there is even a guild that teaches mining of all things. I should hope, of course, that Thaumaturge remains your first and foremost obsession. Do not absent yourself from us too long, Xanzel. I have now access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken. Okay, cool. I don't plan on taking many other classes besides Black Mage. I do intend to take White Mage at some point, but I think that'll be it until I get to Heaven's Sword. Alright, and let us grab let's grab this. Oh, that's an ugly yellow. Boo. Alright, let's go chat with the Mamodi now. You know what? I actually liked my old outfit better, so what I'm going to do is and does this not... Oh. The condition doesn't drop. Alright. die. I am gonna... Actually, I'm going to take a bit of a detour for them at the moment. And hope I have enough gil for this. Probably not. Should probably just sell some of my materials first. Yeah, we'll start with that. Mr. Friedrich, however the hell you pronounce your name, let me sell you some fine cut meats, some animal sinew, and animal skin, and tin ore, and honey, and this bat fang, and this blood, and these bronze pieces. Probably do not have enough gil for this, but we shall give it a shot. Now, where... Material, let's write that. Guys. And... purple. Oh. No, I want an actual die. Dang it. No. Can I just die? Oh, here we go. And... ah, here we go. Lavender purple dye. Ooh, there we go. Great purple dye. Oh, I hope this isn't a butt ugly color. Now, let me look at the other ones. That's gonna be pink. It's gonna be pink. Plum. Regal. Nope. I'll go with grape. Oh, dang it. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go with grape. Hope this isn't too ugly of a color. Just equip that so I know what I'm doing, so I can see what I'm doing. And character. And... oh, can I not die yet? Really? That is really stupid. Fine, whatever. I'll stick with the butt ugly yellow for now. Chat real quick. Alright, Momodi, what do you got for me? Settle down, Xanzel. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyson, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lorarito, chairman of the East Aldenor Trading Company, generous contractor to the Order of Ul'dah, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew it was coming, it's not likely they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Xanzel. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk, just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Xanzel, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Opta Patopa whenever you feel like staying. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've got a lot of requests from people looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. Dankeschön. I have access to recommendations now. Let's just keep this gravy train rolling. Look what the corral dragged in. Good to see you, Xanzel. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in West Stanland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for his journey to Horizon? If you got the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigan. He'll set you off. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. I thank you for holding my hand thus far. Can you give me a chocobo? Higher, and let's go to Horizon. It'll take me a minute. I'm on a very tiny chocobo. There we go. That's better. No, ride's over. Hello. Xanzel, I presume. Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself some use. Alright, guess I'm doing grunt work. At least I get some nice pants for the dude in that deal. Did I even equip anything? Yes, I did. Alright, what'd you got for me? And I could potentially get some new shoes. That's nice. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste. And I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of a premium product. God damn it, I hate alliteration. And my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services, despite his assurance that it would be a simple affair. I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Hello, Mr. Stag. Are you drunken?
What do you want? The Donan's product?
Here, have this.
He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern is closing the mines due to some incidents in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent hold just over yonder during all the chaos.
And I'll take some new shoes. And I will put those on. Alright. Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the... Oh, he's telling me this isn't... Ah, damn it. Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the Ron Nishalshite he dropped outside the mines. The product you heard Dadan going on about is a valuable gemstone known as Nashashite. Nashakite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out to you. But then them 12's damn Koblins came along, not like any Koblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you are willing to face the Koblins, would you bring back my Nashakite? It's a weird word. Hello, Mr. Bomb. Please don't attack me. another one. Goodbye. Hello. Ah. Goodbye. Thank you very much. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashikite? Here you go. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nana Shah Ul'dah, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Donovan from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I suppose those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. I hate cough. Boy. It looks so dull. Ugh. That's no wizard's hat. You take a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part to slay a few swarms. After that, let Ul'dah know. He'll reward you for your trouble, and maybe even offer you more work. Joy, that's all I could ask for is more work. I suppose I gotta start somewhere. Gotta start small. What? I see you up there. That's all of them. Alright, Ul'dah. The roads are clear. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much more you can do to help out here. Alright, is this a better color? Yes, it's red. It's a much better color. Chew on. There we go. Last letter to Lost Hope. Fugaluka wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters. But never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanland, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and the Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanland. With luck, you'll find her quickly. With luck? Have I attuned to this one yet? I have not. Well, she can wait. I am going to go take another Thaumaturge quest. Thaumaturge. Alright, Kokobuki, what you got for me now? Good things here. Don't have any wrappings for my hands, so probably use those. Come, Xanzel, the yawning abyss beckons once more. Today, Kokobuki will instruct you from the chapter entitled The Threat of Superiority. Alright, Bezzy, what you got? You are come for your lesson, Xanzel. Then heed well my words. The threat of superiority. Ah, how magnificent the intimidating power we wield. Flames sear the air, ice frosts the ground, and lightning flashes with blinding incandescence. Ah, if only I could be so grossly incandescent. But not all are cowed by our elemental fury. Ignite not your flames, summon not your ice, and strike not with your lightning. Know you this threat, and stay your hand against such foes. Once you cut away all the overblown imagery, the passage draws attention to an important tactic. A wise Thaumaturge does not engage in a battle against opponents he cannot defeat. A fine example would be avoiding conflict with Ul'dah's multitude of furious merchants. These soulless, ravening creatures are afflicted with the madness of insatiable avarice. Do you perhaps recall the crate of ether you retrieved from the Amalsha bandits? Well, a number of irate peddlers have arrived at the guild with the gall to demand recompense for the few measly vials we emptied as our just reward. Alright, yes, we drank the entire bloody box. But the point is that the guild cannot presently afford to pay such a sum. Thus, I pass on to you the secret of my last and most potent defense. Shameless weeping. I'm not speaking of a few tears here. I want you to stride right up to these tyrannical traitors and cry your eyes out. Oh boy. Thaumaturge, what manner of guild are you running here? Do you simply loot and pillage the goods of fine, upstanding citizens as you see fit? Maybe. Please have mercy. We're sorry. It's not that... Oh dear, I'm not angry at you understand. It's those 5 ether-addled brothers I take issue with. You tell them the next time this happens, I'll have the price taken out of their unprincipled hides. Hey, you ether-swilling miscreant, where's the gil you owe me? Please, sir, I don't... Oh, that's hide it. Maybe I do have gil. Please, sir, I don't have any gil. Will you please have mercy on me? All right, son. I know you're the one who chased down those Amaja brutes for us. I'll let it go this one time for your sake. Hello, Mr. Raving Merchant. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Did your mother never teach you that a merchant's to be paid for his wares? But sir, I have no money. Well, you cry about a few vials of ether here, lad. You needn't cry about a few vials of ether, lad. I'll tell you what. You dry your eyes for me, and I'll take care of the loss out of my own purse. Oh, very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Also, my mom's fine. I just haven't seen her in a while. Alright, Busy, I took care of your merchant problem. A masterful performance, Xanzel. The sniffling was a nice touch. You will, however, encounter foes who are unmoved by such piteous wailings. Take this recent request, for instance, which I have nominated to serve as your next trial. A few scholars has asked for a Thaumaturge to destroy a cursed relic they unearthed known as Mormo's Urn. While pottery is, by and large, immune to tears, it is the Alacrine thieves that subsequently stole it that concern me. The Alacrine are an organization of criminals not normally known for their gentle or understanding dispositions. Rather, they attempt to engage in an entire gang of their thugs. I would suggest you neutralize the threat to your person with a well-timed sleep spell. The Alacrine have been traveling in the southeast of Drybo. Find them and destroy the urn they carry. Okie doke. Where is that exactly? That's in Eastern thing. Let me take care of Last Letter to Lost Hope first. Excuse me. Alright. Hello, Mr. Hammerbeak. Hello, Mr. Hammerbeak. Hello, Mrs. Hammerbeak. Just gonna walk along the tracks. That sounds like a smart idea. Sure hope there ain't no trains that come by through here. Hello. You have a rather large chocobo. Huh? A letter? I've got Fufulofa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. I have to tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulofa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Black Rush Station, to the northeast. Look for the tents up by the river. I gotta walk all the way back now. Hello, Leo Frick. Here, I have a delivery for you. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Fufulofa sent you all this way just because of a late letter. The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me Captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brassblades don't give a Kirkern's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken adventurer, the refugees, the protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Alright. Actually, I'd let you stick around. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quivron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to God damn it, what's up with these friggin' names? The syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Alright, I can do that. Hit. Hey up. Hey up. Hey up. Hey up. Not now, Mr. Antling. I have no quarrel with you, good Sir Bug. But I must ascend this hill. Hello. Goodbye. stay cool. Baron is down. Farewell. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. I'll need to say goodbye. Jump off this cliff now. And not lose a single bit of health. Alright, Leo Frick, I did your dirty work for you. So it is done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Well, he died on fire, so I imagine he did quite a bit of screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to the others for guidance. Alright. Thank you. I have gloves now. Alright, what else you got for me? Want me to deliver an item. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So, in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Alright, well, before I do that, I'm going to go deal with my Thaumaturge quest. Excuse me, pardon me. Nope, I don't want any. Just passing through. Be sure to avoid the giant frogs that could swallow a Lalafell whole. Ah! Oh god, that actually startled the hell out of me. That made me jump. Like, seriously, that made me jump something awful. Friggin' frogs are always a pain in the ass. Alright, before I go to the quest, while I'm in the area, I'm going to go attune to the local ether crystal. Alright. Now to go deal with a piece of pottery bunny hop my way over there. No, I don't want any. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. I said good day, sir. I said good day. No, I don't. No, I don't care about your dang javelin. Good lord. Fine. You want some of this? You want some of this? I'll give you some of this. If you kill me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Alright then. Let's go find an urn. Nighty night. Good night. Good night. Where's this urn? There it is. Come to Xanzel. Xanzel, a moment if you please. Please allow me to shatter that urn. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously, so I followed you. What have we got here then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned. Oh dear gods, where did they come from? Good night. Alright, your turn. Are you injured? I have a salve for that. You. How many of you assholes are there? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. That was simply incredible, Xanzel. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. I became an alchemist in the hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will finally see what I'm capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! Ah! What the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo the Void Sent? Well, yes. I am Mormo, but I'm one of the nice Void Sent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune, fame. I'm not really interested in fame or fortune, but perhaps there is one thing. I'd like to have etheric power to equal that of my brothers. No. Kokobushi, what are you doing? No. You stop. Power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It would be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. What more is there to think about? Open the lid! Kokobushi, no, Bushi, you need to stop. Right now. Right now, you stop. You stop. No. What are you doing? Can't you see the evil energy radiating off that thing? I don't trust. You don't trust anything that talks to you from inside a jar. Like, come on, man. And now you're possessed. Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Morbo may have been lying. Oh, you think? Come, Xanzel. It's time we were leaving. Oh, were we supposed to break this urn? And that is that. Yes, this will be much fun. I mean, it would be nice to return home after all this excitement. I'm gonna say that wasn't a good thing that just happened. Pretty sure he's possessed now. Don't trust things that live inside jars. You just don't. And let's head over to Horizon first. Boofaloopoo. Ah, Xanzel. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. What do you mean the other day? I just left him like an hour ago. Maybe 2 hours ago. Also, he gave me a dagger. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rosars is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it. There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. I shall take this satchel belt. Thank you very much. Alright, following footfalls. Fufulupo needs you to assist his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Xanzel. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. Ah, my people. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray, travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. I would actually like to go and complete my Thaumaturge quest first. Wait. Oh. Shouldn't waste the gil. Alrighty. Hey guys! Hey guys! I'm pretty sure your brother is cursed. I did not approve of this. I told him not to open that jar, but no. Welcome back, Xanzel. I am glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. Well, I try. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobushi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Yeah, he's possessed. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught about it? He's possessed. He was there when I tried to smash the jar. Hey, Boosie was at your trial. It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire, Scathe. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove efficient against all manner of opponents. As I am sure you are eager to test its incantation's efficiency, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Alright, and let's see. Alright, this one's gonna give me better stats than the rest of them. And now I have green pants. I want my wizard's hat back. And now back to Horizon. Alright, everyone. I am here. A bleeding adventurer come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. And he rode. We've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Ul'dah. Boy's got a stick up his arse, the signs of a sabbatender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Can't use that, so I'll just take the money. Zoku. Deliver a message. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Belden's planning for some festivities for the Thaumaturge, see? And he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, huh? Head west and south to the village and tell Roth that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Okie dokie. Buzz off, buzzard. Alright, Mr. Raff, I need a fish. I need a lot of fish. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin. Of course, of course. We will do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, sir. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Alright, hello? You are an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night a gang of bandits from the Quivering Months were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from the Copperbell mines. Nachikite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The Brassblades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Xanzel. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Sure, I can do that. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quivering's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel.
And? What of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts.
What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? Cannot be.
I told you to stay in Horizon, Ul'dah. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nachikite, and I'd get my gill.
and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Huh. We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveren IV Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Of course you are. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Nah, I don't feel like dying today. Today doesn't feel like a good day to die. I mean, for one thing, it's a Thursday. Thursdays are never a good day to die. Fridays aren't good either, actually. How about we schedule this for next Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesdays are good days to die. Not next Tuesday, though, actually. How about... Let's start with the first Tuesday of November, 35 years from now. We'll see if I'm ready to die then. Why am I just casting thunder over and over again? That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Curveren's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance his personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells. When I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the Brass Blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric. Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito. Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares not but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufulupa. Men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The Brass Blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Xanzel. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when you next return. That was fun. Alright, Foo-Foo-Loopa, what you got? Welcome back, Xanzel. So much has happened. Wait, I was gone literally 3 minutes. Like 3 minutes. Captain, Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the Brass Blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Xanzel. For your service to the Sultanate, you are a true hero. Yay! Alright, on that note, I think I'm going to end things here for now. Thank you all for joining me. I'm not sure when next I'll stream. Probably, let's see, tomorrow's Friday, and then Saturday. Well, depending on when I stop playing D&D on Saturday, I could probably stream. It's probably more likely that I'll be free on Sunday night, however. Okay, regardless, I will post links on Tumblr and whatnot when I'm ready to stream again. So, thank you all for joining me tonight, and have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.